We're here today with Annie Beck. She's a personal trainer and owner of YOLO Fitness here in Park Hills. And what we want to talk about today is cross training. We mostly run all the time, but we want to know what's the benefits of cross training.
The important thing about cross training and strength training with runners is a few different things. One thing is muscular balance. When you're running, think about it, you're always going forward, you're always using similar muscle groups, which is great. I'm a runner, I'm very supportive of it. But you want to think about opposing muscle groups to keep from injury and keep yourself balanced. Also, joint stabilization, joint structural, thinking about that, it keeps your muscles strong. And also, it's something to think about as something to do in the winter too when you're off. So making sure that you're not just sitting down on your off season and not exercising, making sure that you're keeping moving and stuff like that.
Right. We want to stay active the whole time.
Exactly.
When we're not running, doing something else. For runners, what specific type of cross training should we be thinking about doing, while we're not running, or say during our running schedule?
I'd say runners, circuit training is the best. For example, the extreme would be like heavy weightlifting with people trying to bulk up. We want to do something where you're keeping moving, you're keeping the heart rate up. You still want to challenge resistance. You don't want it to be easy, but you want to keep it faster moving, higher reps. And just making sure you're working the whole body, back of the leg, front of the leg, back, chest, everything you want to keep in balance.
So you're saying upper body and lower body.
Upper body and lower body.
So weightlifting is good to do even though we're running.
Even though you're running, especially, people don't think about it, their upper body, especially like lifting the upper back, it's very important for posture during running. So lifting your upper body, lifting your lower body, and working your core, the whole thing in unison is very important.
Now, would you say we should use heavier weight, lighter weights? Being run, does that matter?
Yeah, it's going to end up being a lighter weight just for the purpose of, like, if your set is longer, if you're doing more reps, you're not going to be able to lift as heavy. So it ends up being more of a moderate to lighter weight. Like I said, you still want to challenge yourself, but it's usually a lighter weight. You don't want to do 2 to 5 reps of something as heavy as you can do. That's not as a runner type lifting.
Right. Fantastic. Now, here at YOLO Fitness, do you guys do circuit training?
Yeah, we do. We have a set group class. From 5:30 in the morning we have classes, we have evening classes, but it is circuit training. We're doing as many different things as we can do. We use TRX, we do kettlebells, but we keep it as a circuit training. People get their heart rate up, and it's all about leaning out and balance.
Okay. Now, is that a specific program that they sign up for, or is that something that you're just, when they come in, they find out what they're doing, but they didn't know the day before, or they didn't know what program? Is there a certain program, I guess?
No, I change the workout out every time. We do different things. We never do the same workout twice. And basically how I go about it is I can see on my scheduler who's here, and I base my workout accordingly and how many people are coming. But the group class is all targeted towards toning, leaning, balance, core strength, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the kind of stuff for runners.
Exactly. Actually very good for runners, yeah.
Now, personal training. So, to have a personal trainer, what's the benefit of having a personal trainer?
The benefit for personal training as opposed to group training is more like it's specific for that person. So let's say they have a weaker lower back, and it would be hard for them to work in a group, or they've had a past injury that we would need to think about, or they have a special goal that would be different from the majority of the group. That's when personal training really is good for people. It really zones in on them, and we can make sure that their program is just for them. And also, older people, it's usually more important to do personal training. It's better for them. And I've done a lot of athlete training, and that's usually important to do one-on-one.
Perfect. Now, do you do couples training if a husband and wife
wants to
come in and do that?
That's one of my favorite pairs to train, actually. I love training married couples. But yeah, I've trained married couples, I've trained friends, and if you do partner training, it cuts the cost a little too. So it's not the big group, but it's still not by yourself, so it cuts the cost a little bit. So partner training helps.
Let's say I want to join your group, but I also want to get a little one-on-one time. I mean, can I break that up between group and personal training so I don't have to, I can train with group and also get a little one-on-one time?
Oh yeah, I've definitely had clients utilize that. Sometimes they'll do like 1 personal training and then 2 group. And basically they take their group and then in their personal training we can really work on their specific goals. So, and like I said too, that cuts cost a little bit, but they're still getting the individual help. So I think people definitely utilize that.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like they got a lot of stuff going on here at YOLO Fitness. What hours and stuff do you work? Or when if someone wants to work out with you, how would they go about doing that?
They would choose whether they wanted personal training or group training. I have group training classes as early as 5:30 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m. I have 6 p.m. at night. I have Saturdays. And then personal training, we just base upon their schedule and my schedule, and I fit them in based on what they need.
How do they get a hold?
You can either get on our website and email me through there, which is yolofitnessnky.com, or you can email me at annie@yolofitnessnky.com, or, usually people like email the best. Yeah. Or our number, 859-429-2225.
Fantastic. Well, that's what's happening here at YOLO Fitness. Wintertime's coming. A lot of people want to get out there and run in the cold weather. So you can come join a club like this, look into doing some cross training. It's going to help you out when the running season does start, and it's something that's going to be nice to incorporate while you are training. We do have a marathon, the spring marathon group, going to start up here beginning in January. So be thinking about that because the eating season is coming. So everybody's going to want to do something come January. So that's all we got.